and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Jennifer, and on my channel I do a lot of makeup related material. I do unboxings, and I am agoraphobic, so I do talk about agoraphobic subjects and mental health issues like today, as you saw from the title. If you're interested in any of that, or let's say you're interested in all of that, I highly suggest you hit subscribe. I would love to have you here, and tap that notification bell and set it to all so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. So I will be doing my makeup today as well, and yeah, so if you're interested in today's topic, I am going to be talking about my experiences with therapy, and if I think I want to go back to therapy. I have some thoughts on that as well. If you are interested in that, then hang tight because we are getting right into it. Okay, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has clicked on this video to share your time with me. I just want to thank you. I am so grateful and just want to welcome you here. Whether you are new or a returning subscriber or visitor, thank you so much. And yeah, let's get started with the makeup. I'll just show you what palette I'm using today. It is the Mauves by Juvia's Place, and that is what she looks like there. All the rest of the makeup, I'm just using makeup from my stash, so nothing else is new. So, I don't know how you feel about therapy or anything like that. This is just my own experience with it. But I have had good and bad experiences with therapy. I was diagnosed with depression when I was a teenager. And my parents didn't want to put me on any kind of medication, which I think I respect their decision on that. But I kind of wish they had let me see a therapist. But we just didn't do things like that in my family. It was a different time. Therapy wasn't as seen as in good light as it is today. And it's unfortunate. But my first experience with therapy started out well. I was in my 20s. And I don't think I was on any medications at that time. I just wanted someone to talk to. And things went really well with this therapist for quite a while. She helped me through when one of my best friends died. So, I can't say everything went wrong, but it did start to go downhill after a while. And I just didn't want to see her anymore because I started to feel like she didn't really didn't understand me. I'm a very introverted person. And she was a very extroverted person. And I don't think she understood what it meant to be introverted. For therapy things, she wanted me to do certain things that I wasn't comfortable with. And I would tell her I'm not comfortable doing that. And she didn't understand why. And so I stopped seeing her after a while. So I felt like I had told this person a lot of stuff. And if I wanted to keep going to therapy, I'm gonna have to start all over again. And I kind of felt defeated about that. Which is a recurring theme in my therapy. So, in my 30s, I started taking medication. And with the medication, I decided to take therapy as well. Because I was diagnosed as clinically depressed and having generalized anxiety disorder. Things a lot of people have. Some things a lot of people have. And I really liked my therapist. I felt like she really understood me. So after my mood kind of stabilized, and I thought the time had passed, I stopped seeing her. So I had a very positive experience with her. And then, this was before we had kids. Aaron and I went through some rough patches in our marriage. Every marriage has its rough times. So we got some marriage counseling. And the first marriage counselor we saw was rough. At least for me it was. And she almost broke me. And I begged Aaron for us to go to a different counselor. But Aaron really liked her. But he said, okay, we'll go see another counselor. And so I said, let's go see the woman that I used to see. I really liked her. And he said, okay, let's go see her. And it really helped us a lot. Again, I really like this woman. And she really helped us out a lot. But that first counselor, I mean, I still have trauma from her. And then, after my kids were born, I got postpartum depression. And I got referred to this woman. And she was absolutely wonderful. I had no idea what it was like to be a mom. Especially a mom with twins. And this was the best therapist I'd ever had. And after seeing her for several months, I just stopped seeing her because I just felt that it was time to move on. So, best experience I ever had with a therapist. And then a lot of things happened all at once. And this was before the pandemic. The pandemic did not make me agoraphobic, but it didn't help either. But when I started becoming agoraphobic, when I started having anxiety about going outside, I'm just going to do one eye on camera, and hopefully I finish my story. for them. So I started to see a therapist. I would make the effort to go out and see a therapist. And we went through why I was the way I am. We processed my trauma. She gave me some good tips on how to handle my anxiety. But after a couple of months, I was kind of like, what else? What am I doing here? I felt comfortable enough with her, but I didn't feel like she could really help me much more than she was. Very nice. I can see why people like Juvia's place. So I stopped going to see her, and I haven't been back to therapy since. And now I'm starting to wonder, do I really want to start over again with therapy and start over from square one? Because that's what I'd be doing. I haven't seen this therapist in over 2 years because when the pandemic hit, that's when I stopped seeing her. So she probably doesn't remember me from, I'm just saying she doesn't remember me. So I don't know if I would go back to her. Because I liked her enough. But like I said, I don't think that she really had the skills to help me. I think I was the first, I can't say this for sure, but I think I was the first person, the first agoraphobic person she had ever dealt with. She had just kind of treated me as like somebody with a lot of anxiety. So I don't know. If there are any specialists in that field or not. I guess these shades don't have any names. I guess they don't name their shades. I'm not really into shade names anyways. So part of me is like, well, here's the thing. One of my very first video on here was, I'm scared to go back to therapy, or something along those lines. And I was. But I did go back to therapy. And it did help me to process why I am the way that I am. But part of me doesn't want to go back because, one, I'm afraid I'm afraid of getting another bad therapist. Because the bad ones were really bad. And I don't know how hard it is to find someone who can help me. And it's just like, I don't know. Okay, I am going to pause this and do the other eye and then be back to talk. Okay, this is the look and this is the palette. Again, I really like this palette a lot. Again, it is The Malls by Juvia's Place. And, yeah, I don't think it's time for me to go back to therapy. It goes back and forth in my head, but I'm just not ready to start over with a new therapist. And, no disrespect to anybody who is going to therapy. I think therapy is a great thing. I don't think it's for me right now. And, I'm not gonna let the bad experiences I've had keep me from going back to therapy. But I'm just not ready to start over again. I know my psychiatrist wants me to start therapy again, but I'm just not ready. And that's it on that. Okay. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day out there today. And if you are not, I hope something comes along and sparks your day so that you can have a wonderful, fantastic day out there. And if you're having an especially hard time, know that I am thinking about you and sending you out those good vibes. And remember to stay strong and to stay healthy and to stay safe out there. And okay, I will see you in another video either tomorrow or Sunday. We will see. Okay. All right. Just stay well until then. Okay. Goodbye.